So today, guys, I'm going to walk you through should you service the transmission in your BMW, your E90 3 Series BMW. Let's get into it. So some people are going to say, why would you change the transmission fluid in your BMW? The dealership says that it's a lifetime transmission fluid. Well, let's break this down. Is the engine oil in your car a lifetime fluid? No. But the lifetime of that transmission is certainly going to be a lot longer if you service the transmission fluid. So, what I like to recommend is every 50,000. I think that's a good rule of thumb. Now, on a BMW versus a Honda, the cost of doing this is more expensive because the fluid's more expensive. Now, I do personally believe that the ZF transmission fluid that they use in the ZF transmission on this BMW is a lot better fluid than, let's say, it's on a Honda. But with that being said, the transmission that is in these E90 BMWs is a really good transmission. Now, if it's serviced correctly, if these cars are already getting, let's say, 200,000 miles and people aren't even touching the transmission fluid, how much longer do you think that transmission could go if it was serviced properly? And that is why I believe doing all of your fluid services is very important. Also, on these all-wheel drive BMWs, the transfer case. It is very important to change the fluid in that transfer case because it holds around a half a liter of fluid, and by the time you get the fault code that says that the fluid has wore out in the transfer case, normally it's too late and that transfer case is now ruined. After you clean the sealing surface up well, go ahead and take the oil pan slash filter and compare it to your old one, make sure that's going to work. This is a ZF transmission, so instead of going through BMW, you can also just get the ZF transmission parts that are just as good, and depending on where you get them from, probably going to be a little bit cheaper. And it goes. Okay, so if you look at this torque illustration, you'll start to understand this a lot more you work on cars. But basically, you just go in a circle. All right, guys, so that is how you replace the oil pan slash transmission filter on your E90 BMW. So from here forward, there is a fill hole on the side of the transmission. You'll have to open that up. But before, what I like to go ahead and do is clean up all the way around the pan. I also will take a paint marker and mark all the oil pan bolts. That way I know they've already been torqued and I don't have to go back and do any of that. But once you get the fill bolt out, then go ahead. You're going to need a scan tool. Get the vehicle up to operating temperature, whatever the designated temperature is for this transmission in this vehicle, and fill up the transmission until it runs out of that hole. Once that is done, go ahead and shut it, close it off, go out for a test drive, and just go enjoy your vehicle. Thanks for tuning in for another video, guys. If you all like this, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comment section. Other than that, guys, have a nice day and keep on wrenching.